It's Patrick at Pals, diagnosing vehicles. That's what we're talking about today. This Suburban came in off the highway and the customer was complaining about the transmission operation. Chuck, what do we do from here?
So what we do is we take the scanner and we hook it into the port. We put the key on accessory and we auto ID. As you can see, it's a 2012 Chevy Suburban. Now what I'm going to do here is hit OK, and this is going to go ahead and scan for me. Code scan, there we go. Pre-scan.
And these scans are going to give us trouble codes, which will give us a direction to go to fix the vehicle. Is that correct?
That is correct. Once we're done scanning it, we'll print that out, and then we'll do a little research based on what codes we've gotten.
Now, we've taken the scanner and we've interfaced with the computer. And we printed out these codes. Chuck, what are the codes that you found?
So we've got some codes that apply to engine oil pressure circuits, and then we've got the code of death, the PO700, which is the transmission control module, which goes directly to the customer's problem. And then we've got a PO796, which is a solenoid 3 stuck in the off position, which will cause it to shift hard or maybe not shift at all. We do have other codes that pertain to body control modules, airbag, lift gate. We got a seat module. That's how sophisticated cars are today. The seat module even has a computer in it. And then we've got some codes for oil pressure, transmission, and pressure control solenoid C stuck off. And then we've got another oil pressure switch high. So we've got several codes that pertain to the customer's problem, and we've got several other codes that the customer wasn't complaining about. And most of the body control module codes, that you won't even know they're there unless it's an actual problem. So that being said, we need to take the next step, which is to go to our company that we use to help tell us and direct us in what direction to go in.
We're in the next step of diagnosing why this Suburban doesn't shift properly. Chuck has already pulled the codes. We've just explained to you the codes that we found, and now we are researching those codes online. Chuck, tell us what you found.
So the code that rings the most to me about the customer's complaint is the PO796 solenoid 3 stuck in the off position. So
now this would be a solenoid that controls the shifting on the transmission, right?
This is correct. This is correct. There are multiple solenoids for different gears that the transmission shifts through. So if I take this information and I plug it into my information service, it's going to tell me what the number one fix is. The number one fix is replacing the automatic transmission.
So indeed, this car has got a transmission problem, and they're going to need to either rebuild or replace this transmission in order to remedy the problem.
That is correct. That code directly goes to the 4th, 5th, and 6th clutch packs inside the transmission. The clutch packs are what engage at different levels for overdrive, for 3rd gear, 5th gear, and those are the way the transmission is built is to have fuel economy. So that's why we have multiple gears and multiple levels in it. But yes, the only fix is replacing or rebuilding the transmission. It's not like there's an option.
And so now you're going to go into and talk to the customer about this condition. You're going to give them a remedy, a complete solution to the problem. And you'll probably also tell them about the other codes that you found in the vehicle and let them make a decision what they want to do.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm help him make a decision that fits his needs best.
If you've got a transmission problem and you've got or a check engine light on, whatever the problem is, bring it to Pals. We'll find a solution for you. See you soon.